Place, Jordan. And being here in Wisconsin, right, you probably know quite a bit about Vince Lombardi, but do you really know the man behind the legend?
And his family. That is the focus of Lombardi on stage at the Weidner Center beginning tonight. Neil Friedman plays Vince Lombardi and Carmen Roman plays Marie. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
All right, let's start by talking a little bit about this play. It's been around for a little while. It's based on the book that was written as well about Vince Lombardi. What can we expect on stage?
It's a story, if you're expecting just football the whole time, it's really about the man and his relationship to his wife, his relationship to his players, his relationship to most of the world, and how that drove him into being the football genius that we all think he was.
Sure.
And Carmen, you know, I think a lot of people, even nowadays, the wives of football coaches, they are dedicated to their teams. I mean, it's months out of the year that they're away from their families, their kids, and everything. And you're portraying Vince Lombardi's wife. So, I mean, this is a big, important role that people need to be aware of.
Yeah, and she absolutely adored him. I mean, she did adore him. And she went in and out about her interest in football because she was, you know, coming to Green Bay was pretty tough on her. She loved New York, but she did sort of adjust to being here, and she loved that people knew her here, and she was really, they took each other on, and you see that in play. You see that what he gives, she can take and give right back to him. And that was real, that was true. So many things, just reading the book for research, you find out those are in the play. It's very true to who they were and their relationship.
So we find out about their family, but there is a football element in the show too, right?
Yes, there is. There's a lot of Vince marching up down the sidelines, screaming at his players.
Guys on stage. One of them wasn't actually on the practice squad for the Indianapolis Colts, you were saying. One of the players.
The gentleman in the middle.
Elliot, the African-American, was actually on the practice squad.
When you put your hand on his shoulder, it's like, oh. You were the biggest in your class.
Yeah. Talk about the football element. What do we learn about Coach Lombardi's approach to the Packers?
Well, we know how dedicated he is and how absolutely obsessed he is with perfection. And we actually talk about the power sweep, and I'm looking at the pictures, and I haven't seen these yet, and diagram the play for the players on stage during the show, which is really hard. But talking about the players and going through contract stuff with them, and his first introduction to Paul Hornung and Jim Taylor, and telling them what it's going to be like now under the new coaching system. So that's,
Neil, you're playing Vince Lombardi, though. I mean, arguably the greatest coach of all time. How do you get into that mindset to play such an iconic character?
It's not easy. There's a lot of energy involved because Vince, everybody else is here, and Vince is up here all the time. And there's just a lot of research. I read David Moranis' book. The first time I worked on this play was on a reading in Madison, and David Moranis was with us for 2 weeks, and we could ask him all kinds of questions, and he seems to know everything. But it's about the preparation of how much he loved the players, and how much he loved football.
Oh my goodness, it sounds so good. And guess what? There is plenty of time to see this. They've actually played these roles before. So, I mean, you know it's going to be really great. Lombardi opens tonight. It runs through March 10th at the Weidner Center. That, of course, is on the campus of UW Green Bay.
That's right. For tickets, head to theweidnercenter.com right now. Again, tonight, opening night, guys. Hope it's a blast. Good luck with the show.
Thanks for
Thanks
joining
very
us.
much. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having us.